Police reform has been a hot topic among state leaders, and today, South Carolina Senate Republicans say they're working on a bill which would fund mandatory body cameras and strengthen enforcement against misconduct. News 19's Jacob Reynolds has the story.
We're not interested in window dressing, right? I mean, there are some real changes that need to be made. We want to use the situation that we're in, the momentum that we have, to accomplish some of those meaningful changes.
Senate Majority Leader Shane Massey announced the South Carolina Law Enforcement Accountability, Duty, and Standards Act. Dorchester Senator Sean Bennett says it's clear there's been an appetite for action.
The consistency was we need to be more transparent, we need to repair the trust of our law enforcement, and we need to get the bad apples out of the system.
The Republican proposal would fully fund mandatory body cameras, strengthen enforcement against misconduct, create baseline standards and accreditation, create centralized and independent investigations into officer-involved shootings, and Senator Henry says require a duty to intervene.
If you fail to intervene, that would be per se misconduct for professional standards purposes, and of course you could be subject to losing your certification if you were found guilty of that, and you would be subject to criminal prosecution.
Senator Henry says the baseline standards would look at use of force, potentially banning chokeholds and neck restraints. The group says the act would require bipartisan support to pass, and said some of the proposed reforms have been suggested by Democrats in the past. Due to the COVID-delayed session this year, the measure would be unable to get a vote before 2021, but the senators want to start committee testimony as soon as possible. At the State House, Jacob Reynolds, News 19, WLTX.
WLTX has reached out to the Senate Democratic Caucus and State Democratic Party for comment.